An entire state's happiness is on the line. Utah and BYU. Utah won the toss and deferred, and so
on his game.
First snap of the game. It's an option pitch to L.J. Martin off a 160-plus yard game last week in Tucson. He's hit by Jackson Benny, and BYU has 8 on 15 rushing attack. They just ran an option play on first down. This is Bachmeier to Parker Kingston, and a BYU first down, gain of 12. BYU likes to take deep.
He's playing the deep safety.
It's a handoff to Martin, who runs low to the ground. He's hit by Aliki Vimahi. Cody Hagan in motion. The corner's well off the receivers. Bachmeier on the roll, and he will chuck it to the ground. Who can do it on their own? Bachmeier on third down. Here comes the pressure. Bachmeier is hit and dragged down by John Henry Daly, the former BYU Cougar. Punt time for Sam Vanderhaar of BYU, who came in without a 50-yard punt. That one is just short. Utah backed up on a holding penalty, and there is the first snap infraction of the game. Here it is.
Start. Offense, number 73. Half distance to the goal. First down.
First and 13. Wayshawn Parker is hit by Tanner Wall, one of their
Type of zone read.
It's a handoff to Parker again, and Parker to the 12. You'll note something on
space, but don't get it twisted. It's all about Devin Dampier.
And Utah hits Ryan Davis, the best third down team in the country, executes on its first try. It's a gain of 23.
Well, I love it, Jason.
Just throw it there. Here's Parker again, and Wall sets the edge beautifully. Oh, a little toss at the end of the play. It's a
pressure and a threat for them. He has to play well tonight for them to win.
Sprint out for Dampier. Davis again, their leading receiver by a long shot. Sets a 3rd and 1, normally fish in a barrel for them, and it is. Dampier on the run to midfield, running behind Togiai, who is this season. Dampier trotting to the edge, throws it over the top, incomplete for Dallin Bentley. There is that jet sweep. They finally do give it. Daniel Bray breaks away. He's to the 21. They ran it a couple times without the handoff. Bray this time gets him a big gainer. Dampier looking top side off of Barton, who was open for a moment. Tons of time for Dampier on the roll. Dampier runs for a couple of yards. Motion from Bray again. It's Dampier running right, and Dampier leans forward. Now, I want to know, Robert, he's
thick of it, and that's what they're hoping happens with Dampier.
Here he goes again. Dampier picking his way. He stood up, and he is held up and driven back. So it'll be 4th down and about 1. Motion again. It is Bray, and he is dropped. Daniel Bray hit by Maury Bamba in the open field. Mercy, what a tackle. BYU went vertically, and here is a first down. Parker Kingston gets hit in the open field by Snowden. Three's keys, what do you got?
Man, it's a rivalry game. Don't get the pre-snap and post-snap penalties. Play within the whistles and keep it clean.
L.J. Martin, the battering ram for a first down. How do you chill?
First drive.
L.J. Martin again. Rare is the day when you see the quarterback wearing 47, the running back wearing 4.
As a freshman in a way that they haven't seen before.
Double play action. He'll throw it out wide. And that is a wide open Preston Rex. Down the sideline, Rex. A BYU legacy name for 32 yards.
Preston Rex is a guy who was a former safety that they moved over to running back in camp, and they were really excited about getting him back last week.
Bachmeier wanted to take a shot. Instead, he's going to run right into a sea of red, including Jonah Leah. On 2nd down and 12 out of the pistol. Play action, quick screen. Carson Ryan is tripped up and dropped. The former Utah Ute, Ryan, is nailed. It's a loss of 2. It's a Bachmeier run. Bachmeier straight ahead. He's going to be very close. They're going to mark him a yard short of the first down line, but this is probably a go for it for BYU now. 4th down conversions. It is L.J. Martin trying to go low. He is just short. He is short, trying to dive and stretch the ball. He was down right around the line of scrimmage, and we have had 2 4th-and-1 stops in this game so far. That's how his mind works. He's going to love 0-0 so far. Dampier has to get rid of it, and he just got it back to the line of scrimmage. Hunter Clegg was on his leg.
Gonna make him feel it.
Sorry, Robert. They're going to throw the flag here.
Lost it down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
And it's because he did get it back to the line of scrimmage, but Clegg changing sides. They will run it with Dampier. Devin Dampier down the sideline into a slide. He gets the penalty yardage back. It'll
Wants them to do.
They go 3 wide here. Dampier on 3rd and 8, sees the pressure, gets away from it. It's batted at the line. It is incomplete. It is 4th down coming up. Keanu Tanuvasa got his hands up in the air along with his new.
Tanuvasa did that right there.
Parker Kingston back to return the punt from Orion Phillips. And this goes bouncing to Kingston, who is hemmed in beautifully. And that's where BYU will get it. Bear, the head coach in waiting here at Utah, Morgan Scalley, who does a phenomenal job. L.J. Martin is driven back. He wants a second bite at the apple, and that one had a worm in it too. You see Cotton mirroring Kingston, and it's a run for Buckmeyer and a hurdle. Oh, that's a bear with athleticism. After the coaching change at Stanford, L.J. Martin, big crease. Martin keeps his feet. And pinballs for a drive 2 drives ago. BYU has it 1st down, and there's a penalty coming in.
Austin. Defense number 95.
Oh,
whoa. Still 1st down.
They're going to call it
the start of the play.
For Vimahi, simulating the start of the play. Those disconcerting.
And make the offensive line jump.
Martin on the run on a 1st and 5 and reset those chains. L.J. Martin, who told us he feels when guys start to not want to tackle him because here, Martin in motion, Rex there as well. It's a throw down the seam, Buckmeyer to Roberts. Chase Roberts in the clear, inside the 20. Lot of movement for a laser down the middle for 27 per catch this year. Fake it to Martin, throw it to Roberts, and Chase Roberts is in. Touchdown BYU.
Beautiful.
We asked Chase Roberts yesterday, hey, when did you grow into that body type? He was like, they've been throwing fades to me since 2nd grade.
And then your quarterback has the confidence to throw a dime on the jump ball to Chase Roberts for the touchdown.
Utah football. Parker the tailback, keep it with Dampier. And they hit him a couple of times, and he finally goes down. 2nd and 7, floated out for Taulonga, the big guy just crushing people in his wake. Jack Kelly ended up under the bus.
They can't wait to go catch some passes.
His first catch, Taulonga, they might go there again. Now Kelly trying to wrap up Parker.
Out there, okay, the name is correct.
Dampier throws it this way for Davis, his security blanket, who's wrestled down by Evan Johnson.
It looks like they've got 7 offensive linemen on the field.
They've got Taulonga, they've got Moiai, and they're going to run Dampier behind it to the right. Talk about 6 offensive linemen.
This drive.
It's Parker trying to cut outside. He is very close to the line to gain. Look, we've turned together. It's a fiesta down there for the big dudes. Dampier gets hit. He's going to throw it for Taulonga. Catch and run, big guy. He is down. What a tackle by Tanuvasa. 2 staffs that know each other so well. 2nd and 17. Dampier's sideline incomplete for Lander Barton, the converted linebacker. What do with that size, though, on 3rd and 17 is the question. Dampier delayed blitz. He'll carve up field. Dampier gets clobbered. Dampier gets absolutely labeled. Kelly came up to the line. He fades back. Dampier throws near side, incomplete for Tobias Merriweather. Who lost in college football as an unbeaten. Buckmeyer on a handoff. L.J. Martin is a runaway train.
Flexibility, and now he's getting to the passer even more effectively.
Felt like you were going to say namaste there. Downstairs to Alexa. 3rd down and 3 for his defense. Kingston in motion. Fake it that way. Bachmeier saw red immediately. Aliki Vimahi tape study to the stars that time.
Right there, Vimahi did it perfectly.
That is beautiful by the Utah defense. Carvalho back to receive the punt on a fly, trying to get into the end zone for the first time. Bray off the motion. Daniel Bray, the speedster, across the 25.
Speed and space, and it will always win the race.
Get to the line quickly here, and Bray gets crunched. Down he goes, and Utes. Dampier fakes it right, throws it down the middle. Lander Barton breaking tackles, a bowling ball across the 40-yard line.
It's a very, very heated rivalry.
Barton, a legacy Utah Ute. Here is Dampier on the roll. Dampier is hit hard again by Satuwala in the game. All these hits piling up is the question that's going to really ring in people's ears. Dampier on the roll. He breaks by 1 and tries to throw it down the sideline. It's incomplete. Utah 0 for its last 3 on 3rd down. This is a 3rd and 9. Dampier, deep ball down the sideline for Simmons in a fight for it on the edge. And this is caught. He comes away with it, sticks the landing, and gets 24 yards.
Almost in drop back passing, but right there, Devin Dampier said, hey, I got something for that too.
Jonathan Cabella tried to pry it away from him and couldn't. Now Dampier on the run. A big scramble for Dampier. Devin Dampier inside the 10. Satuwala twisted him down.
Utah this entire game.
Kari Rogers has been a great goal line runner for Utah this year. He picks up maybe a yard. J.J. Buchanan is in. He's been a good red zone target. Dampier rolling his way. He goes end zone for Davis, and Ryan Davis has a touchdown, Utah. Zone. And a Curtis extra point is nearly blocked by Satuwala going over. This is a big drive, a pivotal one coming for BYU late in the first half. Hagan will let it fly.
Said that, you know, Kyle Whittingham is a mentor to him. He looks at him as a bigger brother type.
Bachmeier taking a shot. It's incomplete. When I say is LJ Martin trying to pick his way, and he is shoved right on back. Rex is the tailback. He had a big catch out of the backfield earlier. Bachmeier rolling with him. Here's a deep shot down the field, incomplete for Hagan. Gets it back. You wonder, back-to-back 3 and outs. How does that affect the fatigue level of their defense? Carvalho puts it on the ground. Oh my goodness. BYU says they have it. That would be a way to protect your defense. We've seen doinks from kickers in this series, and now a muff punt gives it to BYU. BYU football, what a swing in this game. LJ Martin trudging to the 35. I mean, you think off the muff punt by Carvalho. Kingston in motion, fake the toss. Daly was bearing down on him, and Bachmeier got it free for Kingston. Oh, that pressure was coming. Grew up playing indoor football with his brothers, so he's ready for it. Kingston can throw. He absolutely can and will. And this is to the sideline for Ryan, and incomplete.
And they're going to do trick plays and everything that they have. If they have it, they're going to call it.
It's a Bachmeier run. He chooses the left side, and Lavani Damouni had to go along with him. There's a first down at the 12. Martin on the run, little hesitation, and he is dropped. It's a gain of 1. And so now, Kingston in motion. Bachmeier fakes the give to him. It's an option play. And Bachmeier leans for the first down. Does he have the football is the question. Was he down? Utah was.
He always falls forward on these runs.
Martin the tailback.
Yards of the line of scrimmage.
Patience again for Martin. It'll be 3rd down coming up. Now down, Bachmeier is going to go to the line and spike it. They don't get an offensive play off, and now they're going to kick the field goal. Oh my goodness. But the karma of this rivalry brings BYU later. Farron sticks the field goal.
If you're going to run it, you got to have that second play in your chamber ready to go.
It's a great point. It's a great point. Kickoff is into the end zone. Utah will. Both these teams very much have a stake on the Big 12 title. They're going to run this thing. They're going to run it with Bray, and he is down across the 40-yard line. Not. Boom. And there's your answer.
To go score points. Find a way to get easy buckets with your offense in the run game.
Bray in motion. Parker gets the carry. He ends up with 2. And
stay true to that.
Dampier to throw. Now he has to hold on to it, break a tackle. He rolls to his left. Dampier will fling it to the sideline.
By running the football and getting one-on-ones.
Davis has 4 catches. They're going to go this side for Bentley, and incomplete. Was under 30% run on 2nd and 8 or longer. They had changed it in the last couple of weeks pretty dramatically. Fantastic scene here. So much energy this morning for Big Noon kickoff. Down the middle, Kingston could not reel it in.
The coaches have raved about with him for the past week.
In large part why he is their starting quarterback. L.J. Martin is crumpled by John O'Hall.
Like, where'd that guy come from?
3rd and 13 with Ryan, the former Ute, in motion. He stays in to block. It's a deep ball, and there was an entanglement. Davis and Roberts, and BYU cannot believe. Doesn't like it.
And they're justified.
Remember, Carvalho put one on the ground earlier. This one he reels in successfully and has some room. Carvalho is dropped just short of the 30-yard line. He got the run into the #1 basketball recruit in the country too?
No, I tried to stay away from him. He's too tall.
Dampier, okay. Dampier run right back into the pressure, and down he goes. 2nd and 15. Freeze it, throw it, far side off the juggle, and that is to Larry Simmons, and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
And they let their team down with those drops.
Best 3rd down team in the country has forever to go. 3rd and 15. Pressure coming again. Dampier has to uncork. He's got it to Bentley. Dalen Bentley, the tight end, and he flips it away. Merriweather on the move. Now, if it's a fumble, that's legal. If he tried to pitch it ahead. A motion Bray here, and give it to him coming back this direction. He gets slowed up initially.
Can lead you to the promised land.
Yeah, why not? Bray again. Right into Bentley and continues to crash forward. And he's got a 1st down at the 15.
And getting beat by everybody.
There's Dampier on the power run behind Rogers. Got away from Lutui, and he's shoved out of bounds by the former BMX biker Jack Kelly. Sounds like a Crime Stopper. 2nd and 8. It's a pass. It's Parker, and Kelly couldn't hang on to him, but he slowed him down enough for the rest of the Cougar cavalry. And
turned Wayshawn Parker back into his defense.
3rd down. Dampier on the throw. It is the tight end Bentley, and Kelly is in there. Jack Kelly. You talk about gutsy. Bray in motion. Dampier puts his head down into the pile. He's stonewalled. Kelly and company again. Hold the line.
Oh, my Lord.
And he held up. 1st down, BYU. L.J. Martin. Carry number 16 of his night. And that's what he does. He wears you down. He'll go in motion here. 2 backs, and Bachmeier for Kingston. And he runs right into Davis there. It'll be 2nd down.
Patience and that balance, and not really get too high or too low, shows you just how he knew this game was going to wane on as he gets another positive go. When he's running on these plays, that's exactly what he's thinking.
It's Bachmeier this time. Right down the zipper again. And this is a BYU workmanlike drive into Smith-Snowden. There's Kingston in motion this time. Davis following him. He'll double back. They'll give it to Rex into Fano. It's a gain of 2. I mean, it's not a surprise that Bachmeier on the roll. This is their first 3rd down conversion tonight. It's L.J. Martin out of the backfield, ushered out by John O'Hall. Gain of They move the tight end Ryan, and they will run it to the spot where he was, and Martin is bucked down by Elijah Davis. There's a flag in as well.
Holding. Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
A little bit on that one.
Former BYU Cougar himself. Bachmeier has it batted. Incomplete. Second down and 20. That's Rex in motion. Look off that. Bachmeier down the middle into traffic. Intercepted by Benny. There is a marker down at the 45 in the defensive backfield. Benny has the
For the pass. Holding. Defense number 5. 10-yard penalty. In the previous spot, automatic first down.
It's on Teo Johnson, who can't believe it.
You're going to see Teo Johnson, right?
BYU, top 15 in the country in drawing penalties for defensive holding and pass interference. Quite often it's been on jump ball situations. So that's 2 possessions they've lost after the muff and that. Bachmeier wings it near side, incomplete. Smith Snowden against Chase Roberts. Third down and 7 for Bachmeier. Holtzclaw trying to get there. He can't. This way, incomplete. It's Roberts, the intended target.
In the defensive backfield.
Vanderhaar's punt. Carvalho lets it bounce at the 10. Dampier. Schoonover coming for him. Dampier down the middle, and he's got it for a first down to J.J. Buchanan, who came in earlier in the
back pass game.
Dampier dropping back again. And he reaches back to have it blocked right back in his face. Both for Bodie in the defense. Second down for Utah. It is Parker right into the line. And he is smothered by Kelly and thrown a little bit late. Foul by Town.
And he's blessed that they didn't throw that flag right there.
Third down. Quick set near side. He wanted Buchanan, and there comes the penalty against Evan Johnson. It was just stapled to him.
Pass interference. Defense number 0. Ball to place the spot on foul. Automatic first down.
Call a good old makeup call for missing the last one.
Well, that's a take your pick. It could have been either of them. Dampier lets it rip deep down the field and way too much for Davis. Wall was over the top anyway. Bray in motion again. They'll feed him. It's Bray on the run, and he is collapsed at the 36-yard line. 3rd and 4, a wall of sound. Dampier the pitch. It is Bray on the move, and Bray right around the line to gain. He spun around, and he does have the first down. Lavelle Edwards Stadium. It is first down out of the 3rd quarter break. And it's a run, and it's an immediate hit and a broken tackle again by Bird Ficklin, the second quarterback coming into the ball game. They have a package for him every once in a while.
And those hits are starting to pile up. They got to have other ways to get the ball rolling.
This is Bray running left behind Mokafisi. Bray is free. He got by Wall into the end zone. Touchdown, Daniel Bray. Utah takes the lead.
Daniel Bray is having a coming out party tonight.
How about Nakar?
Speed and space, it's always going to win the race because it's not, you can't coach that.
Bachmeier for 9.
Drop back passing team.
Yeah, they're 11th in the country in rushing offense coming into today. They have a first down with L.J. Martin. His
trying to tackle this big back.
Fake it to Martin. Nice pass protection by L.J. Martin to clean up the pocket for a catch for Parker Kingston. Fake it to him. Oh, he got another guy to allow Bachmeier to throw it. It's a first down to Ryan, the former Ute. L.J. Martin did it again. Kingston in motion this time. Fake it there. Bachmeier is going to try and release this ball. He breaks away, then gets cleaned out. And a flag comes in. Lander Barton wiped him out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 8 of the defense. With targeting.
Oh,
15-yard
wow.
penalty. Automatic first down.
Transfer from Stanford, who is in. Kingston on the run. Kingston in space. Kingston to the end zone. Touchdown. Title in the 100-meter.
and the leaderboard in that race.
The Big 12 needs to make sure they watch the games.
Ficklin in again. He will run, and Bird Ficklin to the 29. It'll be second down.
Hits on his body because Dampierre's the one that they want throwing the football.
Dampier sidestepping and throwing for Bentley down the middle. It is a Utah first down just short of the 40-yard line. It's a run for Ficklin, and that's blown up, and he is down. Dampier, second down, loads of time. He'll pat the ball, he'll wing it near side, intercepted by Wall. Reed, first down for his Cougars. L.J. Martin straight ahead, broke one. He's got a first down across midfield. It's a gain of 15. John Henry Daly was first, but see how quickly the offensive linemen get to scrimmage. Here is Martin once again, and he is tripped up. Lavani Demooney, who...
It's starting to show up more and more.
Second down, Bachmeier whips it out wide. Carson Ryan is undercut by Elijah Davis. If they don't get it here, I wonder if they would go for it on fourth down. Bachmeier hit by Daly, got it away to the former Ute Carson Ryan. Man, John Henry Daly was in his pocket immediately.
Taking a shot to him.
Here's that speed option again. It's Martin. L.J. Martin first down. First play of the game was a prelude.
Yard runs in the 10 to 15 yards.
Now you got Martin over 120 yards on the ground, and he will rummage for a couple of more into the red zone. Utah,
which is not their best suit.
More speed option to the short side. Martin is cleaned out by Smith Snowden. Oh man, he was a cannonball. Bachmeier straight ahead, design run. There's a bear on the loose in Provo. Bachmeier is in, touchdown. He got to camp.
With two hands on the ball, what an unbelievable play.
We have it at 20, and you saw it in one play right there. Now BYU trying to stand tall defensively.
Making impact plays, and he's done that the entire day.
Dampier, deep ball. Buchanan adjusts on it, and Buchanan cannot reel it in. Dampier sees the pressure, gets rid of it, incomplete. Siale Acera right down the middle in his face to set up fourth down. Buchanan on the near side. Dampier looks off of Davis, throws it this way. That's very close. Merriweather might have given it back. It depends on the spot. Oh, the near side official says first down. BYU rushes three and still got there. Near side incomplete, well short. They'll motion Davis. And they do get it off. Dampier comes this way. And it's caught by Merriweather, who gets stuck by Satuala. Satuala. Dampier incomplete. Lutui was
in it. Communication is at a premium.
Pressure coming from Kelly. Dampier hit, and down he goes. Jack Kelly may have sealed it for BYU. BYU trying to win a third straight against the Utah Utes. Martin for a yard. Utah will call timeout. The end zone most recently, and he will feed Martin again. Martin, little sidestep past Benny, and he's plunged down at the... Well, the offense has been sizzling here recently. Bachmeier on the run. It's a design quarterback run. Utah will stick that third timeout. Behind their freshman quarterback, Bear Bachmeier. He's going to heave it down the sideline to the end zone and incomplete. Blake Rogers, a tailback for Dampier, who's 15 for 31. Dampier, sideline ball, and a battle for it. Alexander and Buchanan, and it's eventually Buchanan wrestling it away. It's a first down, Utah. Dampier off his back foot this time. Bentley, the tight end, got by one. Bentley's got a first down, and very quickly the Utah Utes for the season. Utah driving. First down. Dampier launches. Buchanan, incomplete. Oh, a marker comes in against Beasley at the last moment for pass interference. Utah quickly to the 15-yard line. Dampier, Davis inside the 10.
They're doing a nice job conserving as much time as they possibly can, running some of these plays to get out of bounds.
This is inbounds for Davis. He's down. Dampier again. End zone, incomplete for Merriweather, and a marker comes in again. It's Evan Johnson this time. Dampier fading back, throwing to the end zone. It's a touchdown for Larry Simmons. Utah is in at 1:24 to go. Dylan Curtis. The extra point is good. Onside kick, the game on the line. There it goes, and it's kicked by Utah. Utah football, but it looked like it hit a Ute player first. This should be BYU football and the game over.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, Lavelle would come out.